Dr. Lee Sam-gu of Korea is leading a new paradigm in the treatment of type 1 and type 2 diabetes patients by regenerating destroyed pancreatic beta cells. And Dr. Lee is CEO of 이삼구바이오 Inc.
There are 463 million diabetes patients worldwide. 1 out of 10 adults has diabetes. Diabetes is divided into types 1 and 2 based on the ability to produce insulin in the pancreas that maintains a constant blood glucose level. Over 90% of diabetes patients have type 2 diabetes, mainly caused by obesity, eating habits, lack of exercise, and stress. Whereas type 2 can be recovered with steady efforts, type 1 diabetes is a lifelong disease found in 10% of all patients who lose the insulin function because of destroyed pancreatic beta cells. Sam-gu Lee paid attention to this property. Contemporary medicine claimed that diabetes is not fully recoverable, but this CEO has drawn worldwide attention by changing the paradigm. 이삼구바이오 in Iksan, Jeollabuk-do, announced the development of the world's first substances that regenerate destroyed pancreatic beta cells in 2018. The company was founded in 2019, and it has been informing that diabetes can be cured completely. The 3 natural substances improved C-peptide, which determines insulin secretion and renewability of destroyed pancreatic beta cells. The substances act on pancreatic beta cells destroyed by type 1 diabetes to lower the blood sugar level and conduct sugar tolerance and insulin tolerance tests. I invented D&D based on a substance called nitric oxide. Through nitric oxide, I learned the effect of diabetic complications on the cardiovascular system. In 1998, Professor Louis J. Ignarro won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine by discovering a treatment for cardiovascular diseases using this substance. We applied for global patents using this natural substance. We have already registered patients for 3 natural substances in Japan, and the patent registration notice arrived from the European Patent Office in August. We have the largest number of registered patients obtained in many countries. It has presented proof that the substance regenerating pancreatic beta cells can lead to a complete cure of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Entries have been published on the SCI, a prestigious international science journal. 이삼구바이오 has formed an international team of researchers to conduct a clinical study with various experts, including one who has been a Nobel Prize nominee for 3 consecutive years. Dr. Jaakko Tuomiletto at Biomedicum Helsinki in Finland, a Nobel Prize nominee, was astonished by our findings. He made an exceptional decision to join our research team. This is a big surprise in the field of medical science. Dr. Sam-gu Lee has shifted the paradigm of research on diabetes treatment substances by regenerating over 70% of destroyed pancreatic beta cells in 4 weeks. In 2019, we had a lot of presentations at the International Diabetes Federation. We were invited about 10 times as guest speakers for medical societies and the IDF. There are 120 cases in Korea where patients have almost come to complete cure. Regeneration of pancreatic beta cells has been proved medically and scientifically. Surprising effects were shown in actual patients. Insulin injections, drug therapies, and insulin pumps were known as possible treatments for diabetes until now, but patients often avoided them because of inconvenience. Accordingly, the new substances were turned into meals to prevent and cure diabetes easily by suppressing the rise of blood sugar levels. There are 460 million patients with diabetic complications in the world. The total treatment expense of these patients is about $1.2 trillion in a year. Existing treatments for diabetes include medicines and insulin injections. By adding a meal therapy to regenerate pancreatic beta cells and improve insulin resistance, we have shown great improvement in various health indicators. This is how we came to release D&D as a food product. Mr. Lee has led the rapidly growing bioindustry and was recently appointed as an editor of the International Society of Endocrinology. We hope to introduce our D&D to many diabetic patients in Korea so they can be freed from the pain of diabetes. We are about to begin our clinical study at Biomedicum Helsinki soon. The IDF 2021 will take place in Bangkok, Thailand. We will be presenting our joint research outcomes with scholars from home and abroad. Our food product using natural diabetes substances can approach diabetic patients around the globe. We support the efforts of this company to scientifically investigate the cure for diabetes and increase the national competitiveness by developing natural substances that regenerate destroyed pancreatic beta cells and registering patients around the world.